Hey y'all, so this video is about Keith Lee. So I never really talked about what was going on with Keith Lee around the whole Atlanta thing because y'all basically made all the videos and all the everything about it, and so I really didn't feel like I needed to chime in. I just want to say shout out to Keith Lee. We love him, we love his wife, we love his kids, we love his whole family. Great human. We love to see it. And all of you who were out here sending him death threats and wanting to like unalive him was like super lame, and like you look stupid, okay? And if you didn't know that was going on, yeah, you should check on Twitter if you have one, because there were some people who were that upset about him giving a bad review to a place. Okay, so Atlanta has an issue when it comes to celebrities and people with influence. I'm glad he called that out because that's gross. That's gross. And it also goes into our culture of us being way too into celebrities and influencers. And yeah, that's a whole nother conversation, but that was gross. Like, you didn't need to do that. Like, you didn't need to say you want to unalive him. Like, that was disgusting. But at any rate, this is about Keith Lee and what he recently did. So if you go to Keith Lee's page on here on TikTok, you'll see it. But basically, he did one of the things that I think any influencer, any celebrity, any person with a high following account, any person with any kind of influence at all should and could be doing right now. Keith Lee was very transparent. He went to a coffee shop that is Palestinian owned in Las Vegas. Small, not a lot of customers. He did his regular normal review. He supported. He gave the owner $1,000 to pay for people's drinks the next time they come in there. He just really did it from the bottom of his heart, like he's done to several other restaurants, mainly the small ones. And in the beginning of the video, he preferences the video saying he doesn't know everything there is to know about what's going on in Palestine. He doesn't know everything there is to know, but he tried to educate himself a little bit and asked his family members who are a little bit more educated on what's going on about everything going on. And at the end of the day, you know, death is wrong. People being killed is wrong. Like, it's not that hard. And I was like, this is exactly what we need. Most of y'all influencers, celebrities, and people with, you know, people over there in the 1%, we need you guys to be doing these things. It took Keith Lee nothing for him to not just go to a Palestinian-owned coffee shop and do his normal content while supporting somebody in the Palestinian community. There are so many different things that you influencers could be doing that falls in line with your normal content. If you're a beauty influencer, you could go, I bought this palette from a Palestinian owned or a Palestinian supported makeup brand, and today we're going to try this makeup on and see how it works, right? And all the proceeds I get from this video, I'm going to donate to Palestine, or, you know, while I do my makeup, I'm going to talk a little bit about why I decided to do this video. Super simple. Super simple. You know? You're a gaming influencer. Okay. I'm going to shout out to these Palestinian gamers who are out here doing it and whose families are fighting for their lives. So I'm going to bring on this Palestinian YouTuber, this Palestinian gamer who is into games that I like, and we're going to stream together. And we're going to talk about what's going on, and I'm going to use my platform that way. Super simple. Super simple. Or you could be like, I think it's Red Veil, if I'm not mistaken. You've seen the video. He, at the end of his show at Camp Flog Gnaw, which is Tyler the Creator's festival, at the end of his set, he put a whole entire list of all the children who were killed since October 7th. And then he put the URL of ceasefirenow.org or something like that on the screen and had all the people in the audience yell Free Palestine. Right? It's just so incredibly simple to the point where it's like, if these people who are willing to risk their entire platforms, entire careers to talk about this stuff and to bring awareness to it, are not afraid to do it because they care about human beings not being killed, it's just not that hard. It's just not that hard. Shout out to people like Amanda Seales, Kaylani, A. Marie, Amanda Listenberg, Macklemore, like Angelina Jolie, Susan Sarandon, who else? Lupe Fiasco, who has been doing it way before any of you even found out what's going on. And so many others who have been really standing on business and really taking this seriously, no matter if it affects their platforms or not. No matter if it makes them, blackballed in Hollywood. No matter if, Amanda Seales already said that, I guess one of the, is it a manager, an agency, something, already was like, no, we can't be working with you because you're too pro-Palestine. And there are people with influence who are willing to risk their entire careers to speak up for people who are dying. And I just wish that more of you could act this way, because it's just so incredibly simple. It is just so incredibly simple. We're not saying that you have to go out here and protest every day. We're not saying that you have to be PhD levels and know everything there is to know about what's going on over there. We're not saying any of that. But what we are saying is, people are dying. Dying is bad. And we just want you to stand up and speak about it. So I just wanted to give a lot of love and admiration to Keith Lee. Everything he does, he just seems like a ray of light, doing really incredible things for communities all over this country, and I just really appreciate him. And I also want to say that, he went to a lot of different cities. A lot of them in California. He went to, I think, Detroit. He's been to a lot of places in the South. I think he went to Louisiana, New Orleans, a bunch of places. And he went to DC, where I'm from, the DMV, and all of those places, every single one, totally chill, totally cool, totally fine. He gets to Atlanta, and y'all bring him a problem for no reason. When in reality, it was those restaurants who asked him to come to them, not the other way around. Because Keith Lee normally will just go and he will do small mom and pop restaurants so that he can support them who don't get a lot of traction. So for those two restaurants with big followings to ask Keith Lee to come to their restaurant and then not treat him right, not okay. Not okay. Not okay. And, we're always talking about how, where are the good people in the world? Where are the people who are actually going to do good things in the world? Where are the people who are actually going to, care about, the less fortunate, and the people who are going to actually be there for, people who actually need the help? And then when we have somebody who's actually out here doing it for real, out of the kindness of their heart, no gimmicks, no thrills, no nothing, right? And they're doing it from the bottom of their heart, you can tell y'all still want to have a problem. And that tells me that y'all don't really want somebody to do anything good for you. You just want to complain like you always do, and then get mad when it doesn't go the way you want. Anyways, I love you, Keith Lee. You're amazing. Keep up the good work. Keep doing the amazing things you're doing. And more power to you, and more success, and more everything. We love you. You're great.